finishing the account in the first chapter. وَيَكُلُّ هَشَّامَيْمْ وَهَارَشْ وَكُلُّ الشَّبَامْ. And the skies and the earth were finished, and all their host. وَيَكَلْ Elohim bayom hashvi'i malachto adra'asha. And God finished in the seventh day his work which he effectuated. Vayishbot bayom hashvi'i mikol malachto adra'asha. And he ceased in the seventh day from all his work which he effectuated. وَيَبَارَكَ Elohim et yom hashvi'i وَيَقَدَّسَ oto. And God blessed the seventh day, and he made it holy. Ki bo shavat mikol malachto atar bara Elohim la'ashot. Because in it he ceased from all his work which God created for accomplishment. And here is where the first account should end, about here. And then another account of creation which focuses on other details. אלה תולדות השמיים והארץ בהיברם. These are the generations of the skies and the earth in their being created. ביום עשות יהוה אלוהים הארץ ושמיים. In the day of the effectuation of Yahweh Elohim, in the day of Yahweh Elohim's effectuation of earth and skies. وَكُلُّ شِيءٍ حَصَادٍ. And every plant of the field, before it was in the ground, in the earth, and every green plant of the field before it had sprouted. Ki Elohim tir Yahweh Elohim ala ha'aretz v'ha'adam ein la'avod et ha'adama. For Yahweh God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and Adam there was not, for working the ground. With Ya'ale min ha'aretz, and a mist went up over from the earth. V'hishaqa et kol pnei ha'adama, and it watered all the face of the ground. Vayitzar Yahweh Elohim et ha'adam, and Yahweh God formed the Adam, afar min ha'adama, dust from the ground. Vayipah b'hapayu nishmat hayyim, and he breathed into his nostrils, the living breath of life, the breath of lives, or life. وَيَحْيَ Adam لَنَفْسٍ حَيَّةٍ. And the Adam became for a soul of life, a living soul. For a living soul. وَيِتَّعَ Yahweh Elohim gan beredden miqadam. And Yahweh God had planted a garden in Reden from the east. Vayashem tham et Adam atrayathar, and he set there the Adam which he had formed. Vayathmah Yahweh Elohim min Hadama, kol esh nehmad lemare utov lemachal, ואש החיים בתוך הגן, ואש הדעת טוב ורע. And Yahweh God made sprout from the ground every tree pleasing pleasing for appearance and good for eating or for food, and the tree of the life in the midst of the garden, and the tree of the knowing good and evil, or good and bad. وَنَهَرْ يُشْتَهِ مِرِدًا, and a river going out from Ridden. لَحَشِقُوتِ إِتْهَغَّان, to water the garden. ومثام يبارد وهايا لأربع راشيم, and from there it parted, and it became for 4 heads. Shemha had Pishon, the name of the first or the one is Pishon, who hasovev et kol hersh hawila. Ataratham Hadahab. It is the one going around all the land of the Hawilah, where there is the gold. Udahab Harshahi Tob, and the gold of that land is good. Tham Habdolah, Weben Hashoham. There is the bdellium and the stone of Shoham, the stone of the Shoham. Wishem Hanahar Hatheni Gihon, and the name of the second river is Gihon. Hu Hasobeb et Kol Hershkush. It is the one going around all the land of Cush. Wishem Hanahar Hathalithi Hiddaqal, and the name of the third river is Hiddaqal. Hu Haholek Idmatathur. This is the one going in front of Athur. Wahanahar Harvi'i Hu Parat, and the fourth river, it is Purat. Wayiqah Yahweh Elohim et Hadam, and Yahweh God took the man. Wayanihehu beganeren le'obedah u'leshomarah, and he rested him in the garden of Ridden for its working and for its keeping. Wayitzaw Yahweh Elohim al Hadam le'amor, and Yahweh God commanded upon the man, the Adam, saying, Mikol eshahagan akol tochel, from every tree of the garden, eatingly thou shouldst eat. ومهش هدعت طوب وراء لو توخل ممنو, and from the tree of the knowing good and evil thou shouldst not eat from it. Ki b'yom akolaka mimenu moti tamut, for in the day of thy eating from it, dyingly thou shalt die. ויאמר יהוה אלוהים לא טוב היות האדם לבדו. And Yahweh God said, the being of the Adam by himself is not good. Lo ezer kenegdo, I shall effectuate for him a helper like his complement. Vayither Yahweh Elohim min ha'adama kol hayat hashad ve'et kol of hashamayim vayaveh el ha'adam lirot ma yikrah lo. And Yahweh God formed from the ground all the living thing of the field, the beast of the field, and all the bird of the sky he had formed, and he brought to the Adam for to see what he would call for it, or what he would call it. وَقَالَ أَتَرَ يِقْرَأَ لَهُ آدَمَ نَفْسَ حَيَّةً هُوَ Shemo. And everything which the man called for it, for a soul of life, a living soul, it was its name. That was its name. وَيِقْرَأَ آدَمَ الشَّمُوتِ لِكُلِّ هَبْهِمَا وَلَعُوفَ هَشَّامَيْمْ وَلَكُلِّ حَيَّةِ هَشَّادَ. And the man, the Adam, called names for all the four-footed things or quadrupeds, and for the bird of the skies, and for all the beast of the field. Ulahadam lo matah ezer kenegdo. And for Adam was not found a helper like his complement. ويبل يهوه إلهيم تردما على هادام ويشان. And Yahweh God caused a sloom to fall upon the man, and he slept. ويقح أحد مثل عوتاو. And he took one from his ribs, or from his side pieces. وَيَسْغُرْ بَشَرَ تَحْتَنَا. And he shut up flesh in its place. وَيِبْنَ يَهْوَهِ إِلَهِيمَ اِتْحَسِّلَا أَتَرْلَقَهْ مِنْ هَادَامْ لِيثَا. And Yahweh God built the rib, the side piece, which he took from the Adam, to a woman, built it to make a woman. وَيَبِيهَا إِلَى Adam. And he brought her to the man, to the Adam. وَيُهْمَرْ Adam. And the man, the Adam, said, ذَوْتَ هَپَّعَمْ. This is the time. Etem me'atamai. Bone from my bone. Wabashar mibshari. And flesh from my flesh. Ledot yikarehitha. For this one shall be called Itha. Ki meish lukha dot. For from man this one was taken. על כן יעזוב האיש את אביו ואת אמו ודבק באשתו וחיו לבשר אחד. Upon this, or on account of this, a man shall leave his father and his mother and shall stick in his wife, in his woman, and they shall be for one flesh. ויהיו thnehem arumim, האדם ואשתו, ולא יתבוששו. And the two of them were naked ones, smoothly nude, the Adam and his woman, and they were not ashamed of themselves. And just so you can appreciate the play on words, the next verse says, وَحَنَّهَاشَ هَيَا عَرُمْ مِكُلْ حَيَّةَ هَشَادَ أَتْرَعَاشَ يَهْوَ Elohim. And the serpent was smoothly subtle from all the beast of the field which Yahweh God had effectuated.